Hey guys, I want to go over some details about how to do this drawing right here. Just to state this, these videos are not how you need to do these drawings. These videos are references for you. You have used every one of these tools. You have all these skills already. This is really just if you get stuck and you need to know how to do something. I believe that every one of you now has the skills to do this drawing with no aids. And this is all just for extra assistance. So first off, let's start with a circle in the center of our pad here. I want to make sure I hit diameter. I know the outside diameter is 12.25. I'm then going to draw my second circle. I'm going to have to find my center point again. I know that the center, or the bottom portion, is a diameter of 11.25. And that is the bottom part of the teeth. Now, according to this drawing, the teeth are 0.38 thick. So I'm going to hit a line from the top here. I'm going to go 0.38 over. I am going to select that line and move it from its center point to the top node. Just so you know, you guys should all have an idea of how to do your different snaps here. There's quadrants. I said node a minute ago. I apologize. Center. This is my current setup. This is pretty much my setup in any drawing. I'm going to do a line down from here. I'm going to hit spacebar because it brings that tool back up for me. Keep a hand on escape and spacebar to choose between which tools I'm using. Now these teeth are squared off, not circular. The circular part of the drawing is strictly for my reference. I'm going to delete it, and this is what I have right here. Now I know from here to here there are 12 teeth, which means all the way around there are 48 teeth. So I'm going to select the item that I want to array. I'm going to click Polar Array. I need to hit my base point, so I'm going to select here in the center of the drawing. I know that I want to have a certain number of items, so I'm going to select the item button. I know I need 48. Had to think for a minute. Hit enter, and I'm going to hit enter again, and that gives me my 48 teeth. Now the problem is I have this line that goes in between them, so I want to make that make those right. So I'm going to select my trim tool again. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to delete that right there. That gives me my teeth, the lower part of my teeth. I'm going to delete everything else, so I only have the one. And I'm going to repeat the same thing I did a minute ago with the polar array. Now here, to get that center, I'm going to have to hover over my portions of my circle I still have. I know I'm going to have to do the items again, and 48, and boom. Now I have my teeth for my gear. Now I'm going to go back to my circle tool. I'm going to hit the center of my circle, and we're going to work on the this portion of the circle right here, which is a diameter of 7.44 and an interior of 3.25. So I'm going to do diameter and 7.44, enter, circle, go back to my center point, and I'm going to do 3.25. Alright, I did that wrong, because you see this is the diameter. I mess up sometimes too. Just a reminder that it happens. Center point again, diameter. I didn't even go back and fix that so you guys wouldn't know about it. I just want you to see that everybody makes mistakes, and that's fine. This is a frustrating process, guys, and I know this is a difficult thing to learn. So I've now selected my line tool. What I want to do is I want to draw these lines right here, and I know that they are at 20 degrees, and another one is at 70 degrees. So this is going to be a little frustrating too. When I select the center, I know that from here to here it is 3.72. So I'm going to do 3.72 and hit the tab button. And what that does is that changes my angle. I'm going to hit 20, enter. And it gives me my line here. Now, this doesn't look exactly how I would imagine it, but we're going to keep on going with it. Going to hit this again. I know that I need to have it at 3.72, tab, and now 70 degrees. And now look at that. If I scroll between the two, I have this line and that line. So I can hit my trim tool one more time. Select this. I know that this does not need to be there. Oh, I know that this does not need to be there, and I know this, and this does not need to be there. So now I have this odd shape right here. What I want to do is I want to select these pieces that I want to array. I don't select this inner circle because I'm going to be trimming that in a minute. I'm going to hit polar array one more time. I'm going to find the base point. And now items, and I know I need 4 of them. I'm going to hit enter one more time, and this is what I have. Now this time I'm going to select my trim over all of these because it's a lot easier to do when there's just 4. And I have done a series of right and left clicks. And now what we see is we have this right here. We have this inner shape done, our teeth done. Now we need to add these circles in, and we know they are at a 30 and a 60 degree angle. So what I want to do is I want to get this line tool. I want to go down to my center line. I want to find, deselected it. I want to go back to my center point, left click. Now I know that from this center point to the top of that tooth is roughly 12. And these are just reference lines, so I don't want to go all the way to the top. I want to just do, let's say, 6. So I'm going to hit 6, and now I'm going to hit tab, and I'm going to choose my 30, and hit enter. I'm going to go back and hit my line tool again. I'm going to go up, I'm going to hit 6, tab, and now I want to do 60. And now I've got my 2 lines coming to these 2 points right here. I'm going to hit my circle tool again because I know this outside circle is 10.25. I'm going to go from here, diameter 10.25, enter. So now that I've got this set up, I can go back to my standard line, my circle tool, go to my intersection, my diameter, and there are 8 holes at 0.75. So I'm going to do that one more time. Diameter 0.75. Enter. Now, the last things that I need to add, or I want to make this go through the entire circle. I'm going to hit my line tool one more time. I want to work on the points from here to here. Now these extend past the outside of that circle. I'm going to just guess that that point is from here to here is roughly 7 because I know half of it would be just under 6. So I'm going to choose a line from the center point to here. I'm just going to go 7. It's going to put me out here. Now I don't have my correct layer. So before I go much further, I want to correct another problem that I have. I want to select all my center lines. I want to go to Properties, and I want to change this line scale to 0.4. Hit Escape. And I know that because right here it says my center line type should be a 0.4. So now I can go through one of my last steps, the last major drawing step. I want to select these items right here. I want to hit Polar Array from my center point, Items, oh, got that stupid thing in the way, or Enter, Enter, bada bing bada boom. I have my drawing done. The only thing I'm missing is the dimensions. And you guys should know how to do dimensions by now. We're just going to go up here. We're going to hit our angular dimension. I can select the 2 lines that I want to dimension. Hit enter. let's say I know I need to do the dimension from this line to this line. Can hit dimension from point to point, and so forth. And there you go, guys. If y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. I also should have these on my dimension lines or dimension layer. So don't forget to choose the correct layers when you're doing stuff. It makes it a lot easier. For instance, if I wanted to cut off my center line, I can simply select that on and off, and it makes it a little easier for me to draw. All right, guys. Thanks for listening.